for how you to submit list, you went to submit what's it called? This guy's name.
Don't mislead the I'm a PDP member. Don't mislead the public. Don't mislead the people. Because there was a committee. When those committee came, they said they sat down and they submitted the list to Atiku. That is what the people voted. That they voted Wike. And Atiku said he cannot work with Wike. He went down to pick Okowa. Okowa came second.
Okay. Who is Atiku? Who is Iyechayu?
Huh?
Who is Atiku? Who is Iyechayu? Who is blowing the pipe?
Iyechayu is the PDP chairman. Why Atiku?
The ball, this stop on the table, right? The decision stopped on Ayu's table.
Yes, good morning, wonderful people. You're welcome to the program. This morning, this is Bystanders and Newsers. I'm Christian Chuku. Today is another day in the city of Lagos. We are right here to get people to respond to the topical issues that we have on the program this morning. Yes, we are right here at the Bystand. You can see we have the Bystand looking at the topical issues on the newspaper headlines. The national dailies this morning. I have with me the Daily Trust newspaper. I have also the Vanguard newspaper this morning, the Daily Trust and the Vanguard. Let's start with the Vanguard. Yes, Arthur Eze, Labour Party, clash over Obi's ambition. Arthur Eze, Labour Party, clash over Obi's ambition. It's the likes of Eze we are taking power from, Obi's spokesman. Say it's the like of Arthur Eze that we are taking power from. That is from the spokesman of Obi. Why Obi must drop ambition. That is Eze speaking there. We have federal government will soon make pronouncement of salary increase. Yes, Mr. Felix, be very happy. Federal government will soon make a pronouncement on salary increase. Naira redesign. Currency outside banks falls by 190 billion naira. Naira redesign. Currency outside banks falls by 190 billion. So 190 billion naira has been brought into the banking space. After years of neglect, main headline on the Vanguard this morning. Primary healthcare centers collapse nationwide. Primary healthcare centers collapse nationwide. Most lack basic infrastructure, personnel, and drugs. Only 6,000 functional in total. Most of them lack basic infrastructure, personnel, and drugs. Only 6,000 functional in total. Declare emergency in primary healthcare, NMA. Uncompleted PhD abandoned after gulping 40 million naira in Ondo. FCT, only 30 PhD, that is primary healthcare, adequately equipped. 60% of primary healthcare centers in Lagos defunct. Commissioner is saying that 60% of primary healthcare center in Lagos defunct. 20 die in Lagos, Ibadan, Mokwa auto crashes. IPOB to FG security agencies, we are not distracted by your lies and blackmail. IPOB to federal government and security agencies, we are not distracted by your lies and blackmail. Wike colleagues turn between Tinubu and Obi. Wike colleagues turn between Tinubu and Obi. Integrity group, they call themselves, moves to London. Atiku sure of victory despite the G5 threats. On the slain female lawyer, my daughter was pregnant with twins, mother reveals on the slain female lawyer. Yes, as Buhari, the Daily Trust says Buhari orders prosecution of ASP for killing pregnant Lagos lawyer. As federal government to announce salary increase, that is from Gigi. Tinubu Wike's camps meet to finalize deal on 2023. Bali holds this week in Europe. Our decision to be guided by our Sabbath declaration, Rivers Governor's ally. We will respect all agreements as well as associate. G5 alliance won't affect Atiku's victory. Campaign cancelled. While Umahi, two others in epic battle for Airborne South senatorial seats. 3 persons have been killed, a policeman and 2 other outlaws of those political juggernauts fighting in that district. I no longer enjoy life, hope to meet Allah in good faith. That is Dandata. I no longer enjoy life, hope to meet Allah in good faith. That is Dandata. Drama's ex-wife married off daughter without father's consent in Kano. Drama's ex-wife married off daughter without father's consent in Kano. Recapitalization, other major event that shaped pension. Okay, let me read this up before I call on Mr. Felix. What Arthur Eze said on Peter Obi, what he said on Peter Obi. That's a report. He had declared his support for Atiku, and also He says that the Southeast are looking forward to Soludo being the next president from the Southeast, not Peter Obi. There are reactions as to what Ato Eze has said, but let's see what our people are going to say today. He says, I want Peter Obi to withdraw from this race, that I'm not part of his plans. I told him to drop his ambition and wait for next time. When he told me about his ambition, I asked him the state he thinks he can win in the West and in the North. He told me, but I was not convinced. I told him he cannot win so that he would not waste his time and money. Pointing at Governor Soludo, Atoeze continued to say, this is the person we are tipping to take over as Nigerian president of Igbo extraction in the time to come. We have a presidential candidate that we are supporting now. After his tenure, he will hand over to Soludo as president. Good morning, Mr. Felix.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. Well, you know, this has been what I've been saying on this platform.
Which platform?
This Flip TV platform.
Okay.
I've been saying it that the Southeast are not united. They are not speaking in one voice. You understand?
The Southeast politicians.
The Southeast politicians and the youth are also not.
No, these are the politicians speaking, not the youth.
Atom Zeribe is not a politician. Listen, no, Mr. Pastor Matthew, please. No. I will not even allow you to put your listening into this thing. Allow me to have my view.
Okay.
And my view is that that's what I've been saying on this platform. That the Southeast needs to come together as one body and champion a cause. They are divided. There's no how they can win anything.
There are divisions in other.
Or if I tell you, in Imo State, the politician gave Jagaban Tinubu 1 billion naira.
No, it is the Imo State government that gave
1 billion.
Yeah.
The businessman gave Jagaban 1 billion naira. It is high time the Southeast come together. Let them look at the issue. Let them sort out the. Look at what Autumn
does. Ato Eze has electoral value.
He has some supporters. He has some followers.
Can he win his local government?
That is not material. It's not material now.
Okay.
But it is when the election comes. These are the foot soldiers of Atiku.
Okay,
they have started working. You understand? And with all due respect to the Igbo people, they are easily carried away by money. On this platform, I'm sorry to say, but I'm telling you the truth. You understand? And
you say it's right.
I'm telling you the truth, sir. You understand?
Is it all or a portion?
Some of the portions are carried away with money.
Don't say all of them.
Some of the portions.
Don't generalize.
Okay, thank you for that correction. Some of them are carried away with money. Atom Eze is
Are you saying that they bribed Ato Eze?
No, I'm not saying that. He's a foot soldier of Atiku. These are people that knows that when Atiku comes into power, they are going to benefit from it. And Atiku has really benefited the Southeast when he was in custom. When he was in custom, the Igbos, he will give them consensus. They will clear their containers. That after you finish, they will come and Atiku is also an in-law to the Igbo people.
Okay.
He's an in-law to the Igbo people.
The person of the Labour Party presidential candidate says that Ato Eze is afraid of losing his influence.
Let me tell you the truth. Kenneth Okonkwo is a filmmaker. He has been jumping from one place to another. He came from PDP, he entered APC. From APC, he entered Labour Party. He's just talking out of he should go back to his filmmaking. You should leave politicians or politicians. This was how he promised heaven and earth. He promised heaven and earth that Buhari is going to change everything. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. When Buhari failed, he ran away and go and join the Labour Party. He should go back to his filmmaking.
Okay. Let's look at Tinubu Wike's camps meet to finalize the deal in 2023.
Let me tell you the truth. Wike is just deceiving himself.
That's according to you.
That's my own opinion. He's just deceiving himself. Why I say he's deceiving himself? The 5G governor, you said, They are giving.
No, call them integrity group.
Oh no. What makes them integrity? Is it the Abia State governor that is not paying that is owing pension? Is it Makinde, or is it Samuel Lotto that is owing 23 months civil servant salary? You are calling themselves integrity group. Let me tell you the truth. All this thing Wike is doing. Wike is not a mature politician. I stand to be corrected on this platform. He's not a mature politician. He's not a mature politician. He should learn from, he should learn from Rotimi Amechi. He should learn from...
What makes him not a mature politician?
He talks too much. He talks too much.
So that's the criteria to judge.
He talks too much.
Listen.
He talks too much. A politician should be able to discern what he wants to do. Today he will come today, he will say this. Next morning he will come tomorrow. Next morning he will come tomorrow. He talks too much. And that was the reason why he was not given the vice president.
He has been able to pull 4 governors.
Listen, I'm going to give you a shot.
4 governors.
Wait.
Abia,
Plus.
Oyo, Benue, Enugu.
Let me give you instance.
Someone who's not a
Wait,
mature
hold on. I'm going to give you. In Oyo State, let me start from the southwest there. In Oyo State, they have told him, you understand? They have told him that, they have told him in Oyo State, I'm not speaking from partisan point of view. I am telling you the reality. They have told Makinde that if Atiku does not win in Oyo State, he's going to lose the election. Abia State Governor, what's his name?
Wait. Let me. Wait. Don't be afraid of Mr. Matthew.
Mr. Matthew is one of the Judas we have here.
No, he's not a Judas. Okay. Abia State Governor.
Abia State Governor is one of the worst governors we have. Go to Abia State. All the roads are the worst roads. After Ogun State, I'm not from. I've not been to Abia State, but the people in Abia State are telling me that he has not done anything good. It's people, and then people that come in here. I've been saying the truth that he has not done anything good. Come to Benue State, man. You understand? Come to Benue State, man. He is the worst governor among all of them. The Fulanis are killing his people. He cannot defend his people. He's running after Wike. I'm going to shock you. Let me tell you. In Benue State, PDP will win. In Oyo State, PDP will win. You understand? In River State, Wike, PDP will win. For presidency. The only place I'm looking at that PDP may not win is Enugu and Abia State.
That is if the G5, or let me call them integrity group, support Tinubu, there are slim chances for Atiku to win the election.
Did you hear what the other one said? They said they cannot leave their brothers. They said they cannot leave their brothers.
The G5 will not affect Atiku
at all.
River State alone has 4 million votes.
I've just told you that PDP will win River State.
With the influence of the governor?
The governor only have 1 vote.
Influence? I'm not saying 1 vote.
I said the governor only have 1 vote. The governor only have 1 vote. And the governor will go to his village that day and go and influence people. I am telling you the truth. You go back to, I'm telling you the truth. This one Wike is doing. You understand? The thing Wike is just being, he's a greedy politician. I stand to be collected on this platform. Whoever is supporting Wike, Wike is not a mature politician.
Okay, let's go back to Atoyese. Many Igbos don't see him as a leader.
Is there any leaders in Igbo?
So,
hold on. Is there any leaders in Igbo? Point one leader in Igbo land that the Igbo people respect. I am from Edo State. If an Oba Benin speaks, nobody there challenges authority. But the Igbos, they will challenge everyone, whoever speaks. Peter Obi came to Edo State. The Oba Benin said, you have a structure that this is quite unfortunate that they say you are not structured. The people of Edo say, once the Oba Benin speaks, they respect our Obas. They respect our Oba. The Igbos do not have elders in their.
They have elders.
Who are the elders?
You don't know.
Who are the elders?
They have elders.
Who are the elders?
You are
Tell
not
me
an
one.
Igbo man now.
No, tell me one. You are an Igbo man.
I will not tell you.
No, you are an Igbo man. Tell me
not
one.
tell you.
Tell me one.
They have elders.
Tell me one. You are an Igbo man. Tell me
They have
one.
elders.
Huh? You are an Igbo man. Tell me one of them.
They have elders.
They don't respect an elder. I'm starting to be connected on this
They have
platform.
elders.
In the southeast, they still have Osu. They still have Osu in Igbo land. I stand to be connected on this platform. I don't care whoever is saying anything.
Okay, Udeze Chima says Nnamdi Kanu is a leader.
Leader that the southeast put him in jail.
Southeast or the federal government.
They are the one that agitated him.
Do you have any evidence to that?
You want me to have any evidence? You want me to have any evidence?
Do you have any evidence?
Let me tell you the truth. The Nnamdi Kanu you are looking at, the people that are agitating, that are crying, they are the masses. If they have elders in the land, they would have resolved this issue.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix, for your Felix Navidad.
You didn't give me any Christmas. Yeah, what you want to talk?
Ask Mr. Matthew. We are Jehovah's Witnesses. We don't celebrate Christmas.
You are Jehovah's Witness.
Good
That
God,
is not what I am here for. I'm here to give an unbiased analysis.
Okay, respond to him. You said what you respond to him. Like,
Okay, to start with, I know Mr. Felix's position. I pity him. I sympathize with him. Because I saw how he struggled to defend the situation. The fact is that he was speaking from a partisan point of view. Because if you look at all his analysis, you will see that it was from a biased point of view. To start with, if you look at the statement that came from the monarch of the respected monarch of those states, the person of Oba of Benin, he was asking the audience that there is a new boy in town that people say is on social media, that himself have a way of verifying facts, that he have asked the young, he have asked the elderly, that everybody seems to know Obi. He was not telling them that this Obi they think is a social media thing, is beyond social media. Let me say that because
that is Oba says so.
that was an erroneous impression from my respected friend, Mr. Felix. Then secondly, the issue of the Igbos not coming together. I don't know anywhere in the world or anywhere in Nigerian politics, whether this current political dispensation or in the past, where you have any region be unanimous to the point that you don't have any dissenting voice opposing the candidate from that region. Let me give a brief analysis of what is happening currently. In the Southwest here, Obasanjo is a respected stakeholder in our politics. Obasanjo is 100% for Obi. What I'm saying does not mean Obi will win, Atiku will win, or the other candidate, Tinubu will win. But let us be fair in our analysis and not analyzing from biased point of view. If you look at Afenifere, Adebanjo's group, they said they are for Obi. And he have repeatedly maintained that position. There was an event that took place in Ogun State yesterday, where Obasanjo was seated and Sovereigny customized it in Obi's image and name were being shared to the monarchs in Obasanjo's locality. So what I'm saying all this is to prove that it's not only the Igbo that you see everybody not supporting Obi. We have seen a situation where in the north, the former secretary of federal government, Baba Chilawa, have said that he is supporting Obi and against Atiku. We are seeing in the east how Uzodinma and co are supporting Tinubu. So, and if you look at the body language of the G5 currently, it shows that they may be going for Obi or Tinubu, but all indication point towards Obi.
All indication.
Yes, and if that happens,
this report here,
I've read so many things about it. Both the option, because they are weighing the options. I've seen even the Obasanjo's influence in trying to sway their decision to work for Obi. But what I'm trying to make is, if you see Tinubu he has support from the north, from the southeast, from the southwest. Obi is having support from the southeast, from the north, and from the southwest. Even Kwangwaso has support from the north, from the southwest, and from the southeast. So it is not correct to say the Igbos are not united, and that is the problem Obi is having. Because there's never a time you have a region be united with its candidate so that you don't have any dissenting voice against that candidate.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's 100% sure.
During the South, when they were bombing Niger Delta, how did they cool the situation?
What is
When
it
they were
different?
bombing, no,
It's different.
to satisfy his curiosity, I will answer him. When they were bombing Niger Delta under Yaradua, Udua was the governor of Delta State. Baramatu, to be precise. Udua specifically told the world that if the bombing do not stop, he will declare his support for the what they call them?
Militants.
The militants. Because what militants stood for is clear. They were fighting for marginalization. Because if you go to Niger Delta, you see the highest level of oil environmental degradation as a result of the impact of oil mining. So what I'm saying in essence is all these boosters, some of them are biased because they are partisan. I sympathize with Felix. I feel his
So why do you
pain.
sympathize with him?
Because we have a situation where an Atiku is having serious challenge. You don't just wave 5 governors with a wave of hand. I may disagree with Wike's approach. I said this severally here that I don't like Wike's approach. He talk at every given opportunity, but that does not mean his movement, his group will not have impact in this election. It doesn't matter one's opinion. If you ask me as a person, I don't like Wike's utterances, the way he issue utterances, statement at every given occasion. But that is not to say that his G5 will not register impact in this election, whoever they choose to support. So that's why I say I pity my friend Felix. I sympathize with him. I sympathize with him because I see how he struggled to defend Atiku. But unfortunately, no, get me right, Mr. Felix. I'm not even saying Atiku will not win. I'm trying to be balanced in my analysis. But the way you are looking at it, because you are partisan, you refuse to remove that partisanship.
That is an allegation. No?
It's an allegation.
You refuse to remove that partisanship from his analysis. You see where I'm thinking. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm not saying it's 100% sure that Obi will win, that Atiku will win, or that Tinubu will win. I'm equally looking at other indices that is still crystallizing. I mentioned the G5. They are yet to make their decision known. These are the final touches that will determine boosters to make the final analysis to determine who wins. But for me, I know that Obi's popularity in this contest is incontrovertible. You don't take that away.
Wow.
Whether we like it or not, you will not dispute the fact that Obi's entrance into the political landscape in this contest have changed the whole calculation. This is the first time perhaps we are hearing and they're talking about a runoff, that we may not have a clear winner in the first place. Mr. Felix can even attest to that. So what I'm saying is, let us be fair in our analysis. Let us be unbiased. I may have sympathy for Obi. I may be an Obi supporter. I may be obedient. That does not mean I cannot think outside the box in my analysis. You are asking who am I supporting? You didn't know me today, Felix. I've always been obedient from the beginning. So you don't need to, and that does not mean I cannot think outside the box when I analyze. That does not mean I cannot be fair to other candidates in my analysis. That does not mean I will allow my sentiment to be cloud my sense of thinking and reasoning in my analysis. That does not mean I have to be partisan in my analysis to start using my interests to override my analysis.
Okay, let's look at the influence Arthur Eze wields in the southeast that will affect an Igbo man's presidency.
He's not known to have such electoral value. However I look at it, you have people who are loyal to him. So his influence is within the people that listens to him, that pander to his directive. Whether we like it or not, he have influence over some personalities, some electorates. So in this election, any stakeholder, major stakeholder, gladiator you have to your side is an added advantage. That is the area I even fought Atiku most. If I were to be Atiku, let me be frank with you, whatever it takes to resolve this crisis between himself and the G5 would have been an advantage to him. Because whether you like it or not, if the G5 are to picture with Atiku, it's going to add to his electoral value. It doesn't matter the opinion of anybody. So the truth is, Atiku himself mismanaged the situation. I've seen a situation where his lieutenants make some unguided statements that tend to infuriate or exacerbate the already tense situation. When there is a crisis, you don't make utterances that will widen the crisis. You try to calm nerves. But unfortunately, his lieutenants, I read about one of the leaders of PDP yesterday. He was casting aspersion on the G5. I say it's quite unfortunate because they are not doing Atiku any good. Whether you like it or not, if you look at the strategy of APC, if you look at all they have been saying, they have been telling the world that PDP and Labour Party were one in 2019, and that they divided them together. That now they are fragmented. That it will be easier for APC to defeat them. Though I do not buy into that argument, but it is this campaign that giving out. Why I personally do not buy into that argument is that so many dynamics will change in this election. For instance, take a look at Kano State. It's interesting to know that in Kano State in 2019, Buhari won with over 2.something million votes in Kano State. A week after, they conducted state election, gubernatorial election, and Buhari was not on the ballot. PDP was already leading before they did one or two magic. I will not call it magic now because court have validated it. But at the end of the day, when they conducted a supplementary election, everything won with a slim margin. What does that tell you? It tells you that if Buhari is not on the ballot, that APC is not likely going to inherit Buhari natural 12 million vote in the north. And if that happens, do not begin to think, how would that vote be divided? Whether we like it or not, it doesn't matter whether I like the face of Kwankwaso or not, Kwankwaso is going to win Kano seats. Because if you look at the statement that came from Abu Mumin, the spokesman of NNPP, he said in 2019, himself was an APC, candidate was an APC, all the political gladiators were in APC. Kwankwaso alone was in PDP. And it took political gimmick for them to win Kwankwaso in the gubernatorial election. So I have to be fair in my analysis. It doesn't matter whether I like the face of Kwankwaso or not. So we need to look at all the indices, start fragmenting them, start putting them together before you arrive at who will win. Let me tell you that I am still waiting to see where the G5 will pick their tents as a final indices to determine where the pendulum will swing.
Okay, let's look at Labour Party appoints a new campaign DG.
It doesn't make much difference. It doesn't make much difference because the absence of Okugbe did not even make any difference. Because what we are looking at is all the obedient, right from the onset, they are resolute in their position. Whether Okugbe was indicted, whether Okugbe was convicted on the basis of corruption or not, it didn't discourage anybody who have been obedient from the onset. So, though it's a good thing, another person is assuming that position, it's not good to allow vacuum. But for me, I don't think it makes any much difference.
Okay.
The only issue is, since he appointed an S8 of Obasanjo, it goes to show that Obasanjo is 100% with Anobi.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're already thanking me.
I have Mr. Kule. Go on, Mr. Kule.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, viewers. Yeah. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Sketo, Pastor Sketo. Pastor Sketo. Good morning, Emmanuel. Really appreciate the conversation I had with you. And mind you, I'm bringing here to this morning again. Let the killing stop. Stop the killing. It's only when we are alive we will be able to witness any election. As it is now, there are a lot of serial killing going on now. The one in the east, the one in Enugu, particularly in Lagos, Ibadan there, that road consumed about 20 people. In Calabar, during the carnival, there was 7 deaths, in that area. So the blood is crying. The blood of those people is crying that will not make this country to be okay. Stop the killing. And this is the time we need you, erudite activists, lawyers, people like Falana, Ezekome, and others. We need you now because you know what it takes for us to bring this democracy into being. But what we are saying instead of democracy is demonstration of craze, demonstration of killing, demonstration of, attack, demonstration of accident on the road, on the bad roads. So let's stop the killing, please. Let's stop the killing. It's when you are alive, you witness politics.
You are talking about bad roads.
That's what happens in Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Is either the driver or the bad road, because that road is not yet. They are using almost how many years? 20 years to construct over 120 kilometers roads. Can you imagine? I don't understand the system we are in, and I don't understand the country I belong to here. It's so painful. So we just have to keep pleading for people that don't kill yourself. Stop killing.
Okay, we also have in Ebonyi State, APC factions, they clashed, and the life of a policeman and 2 political allies were lost in that clash. Supremacy clash in
they are both the same party.
Yes, Umar, you saw that in epic battle for Ebonyi South Central. Yeah, political killings.
It's part of what I'm saying. The people that have been playing the sacrificial lamb, that have been making sacrificial lambs, where are they? What are they? They are leaving a family behind. What would the children grown up to know that my father was killed during the political, time? We've been witnessing this. I think there's a spell on this country. There's a serious spell on this country until we go back, we trace our step back, because the killing is too much. And the innocent killing you are killing, their blood is crying. Their blood will definitely cry. And you expect the country to be okay? No. In a country that is full of sin, in a country that is full of, extrajudiciary killing, look at our police. Our police that are supposed to use the gun they have at hand to protect us, they are using it against us. Serial killers among the Nigerian police force. So what are we going to put this? Okay. Look at the woman, the man. The destiny of those 2 twins, or the twins inside the woman's womb, they've killed the destiny. They've killed the double mother. They've killed the woman's destiny. They've killed the twins' destiny inside her. What a callous country are we? And we are all here shouting this one, that one. If God said there will be no election, so be it.
Okay, let's look at Atoeze. Yes, Labour Party clash over Obi's ambition.
The negative tune that has been coming from the side of Obi in Anambra, it's getting too much. Soludo said his own, Atoeze said his own, and who else? Obiano is there. That one is just silent. Nobody know where he's swinging to. But that one too went to jail through some people. Some people sent him to jail. Petition EFCC about mismanagement of funds in Anambra. So this cutting tune that has been happening in from Obi home base, I think it may be due to enmity, it may be due to nobody knows. But for Ato, highly respected,
Are you sure?
citizen,
Highly respected in the South.
due to his business acumen. I'm saying, I may not be talking of political acumen, business acumen. That man is one of the boom and shaker. Yeah, Ranto. And he has a lot of oil well in other African countries. So he's highly respected, not only in Nigeria, in Africa generally. And Okonkwo too came the other time. That's the owner of the United Nigerian Airlines. Same way they trained him. So I think I'll leave East politics for the Easterner.
Are they not Nigerians?
They are Nigerian. The way I play my own politics is not the way I expect other people to play the politics. So it's none of my own. Anything coming out from there, I don't know much about the politics there. So it's the politics I know I will talk of. The one I know that I'm privileged to be in the domain where the sin is happening. That is where I can talk. I don't know why they are saying this, and I don't know why all of them are just coming against Obi. I don't know the reason. Maybe they were not given contract. Maybe it's between them. So I can't gamble into the fight. I don't know.
There was a document that was revealed on Twitter yesterday. That document showed when Arthur Eze had a secret agreement with the governorship candidate of Anambra State that if he wants him to support him, when he becomes governor, he should give him 32% of Anambra State IGR. And 10 commissioner, he will choose them, his choice commissioner.
If that is the case, and the document came from the right,
it's on Twitter.
Channel,
check it out. It's on Twitter.
So we are just saying what is going on now. So maybe the man is rejecting all the offer that you will know it will not benefit the progress of the state. That is why they are ganging up against him. But they will all meet on the field. Okay. Let them meet on the field. It's not talking. Politics is not about talk. Politics is about action.
Okay, let's move back to Wike. Tinubu Wike's camps meet to finalize deal in 2023.
Mr. Pepe.
I want to ask.
Mr. Pepe. I said they switch there. He's the Pepe there. This guy, we should just nominate him as the politician of the year.
Some say he's not a politician.
He's not, but he's bringing a lot of bites into Nigerian politics. He's bringing a lot of drama, and we're watching the drama and we are enjoying the drama. Because as it is now, he's in London with his G5 people, and they are trying to prove a stand that they have a say in, and they may be the swing. They may produce the swing states, or they may produce the swing votes that will decide the victory of any one of the candidates. So they are the beds, they are the silver bed now that everybody is just, trying to manage or trying to align with. Everybody is having meeting with them. Tinubu went to them. Obi went to them. Obasanjo went to them. So what else are we now saying? So Atiku himself will be jittering anywhere he is, because one vote lost counts a lot. One single vote lost in the election counts a lot. So, the drama still continues, and I'm enjoying the drama. They are in London today. They are in, Charles country. Maybe they will have meeting with Charles today. Prince Charles, likewise. I don't know, because our leaders, they are just having a free day.
What do you think is going to happen?
Happening to who?
Who do you think they are going to support?
Those guys, they are unpredictable. Their movement is unpredictable. They are a bunch of 5 governors. And when you look at 5 governors taking decisions, and I like those guys. They are revealing. They say they are going to reveal their own preferred candidate.
And they are united.
They are very united. Are you there? When they go to when they go to Rivers, they wear Calabari uniforms. When they went to Anambra, or where did they go to Enugu? They wore Indigo uniform. When they came to West here, they came to Lagos, they wore Yoruba attire. So they are united. Their slogan is "United we stand, divided we fall." But let's wait and see. The ball is still in their court.
PDP campaign council says that the G5 alliance will not affect Atiku's victory.
What did you expect them to say? What did you expect PDP to say? Do you expect them to just accept defeat instantly? What do you expect them? For 5 governors. How many governors did PDP have? How many governors? We're talking like 12 or so. Maybe under 12. And you now pull out 5 out of them. From the. So it has serious impact. They will play a serious role in decision of where the pendulum will swing in this election. Give it to them. Don't underrate them. Don't underrate Wike. Don't underrate Wai. Don't underrate Sheyi Makinde. Don't underrate Otom. And as it is now, Otom control Benue. As it is now, because he stood by them during the Boko Haram attack. He stood by them during the X-Men invasions. So what do you expect? It's anywhere it directs his people to, they will go. As Bible said, when there was time for freedom for the Israelites, God say, let my people go. And Autumn is singing that tune now into the government, say, let my people, let Benue be at peace, let Benue be free from the captivities of the bandits, of the herdsmen.
Are they under captivity?
They are under captivities. You should know that. Everyday invasion. Every day they go to thief, go to all these what's it called, all these states.
So the bandits are a problem.
They are the problem in that state. Majority of the Benues, indigenous now, they are in IDP camp. You should know that. It's seen 200 kill, 300 kill. You know, I mean.
What about the killings in Enugu?
The killing is in Enugu, right? The government in power and the security apparatus, they should know the causes of the killing. Because according to my own view, it was the Aboriginal Fulani that came to settle down. You know, the violent one. I'm not talking of the civil one, because there are a lot of them. As I've told you earlier, I have Fulani in my village. They rear their cow, they go peacefully. You don't see them with gun, you see them with stick controlling their, cows. So
for instance, now
that killing now, the governor should be upright, which is Ugwuanyi. Instead of going to London all around, your home is spoiling. Stay home and fix up this rotten things going on. Yeah.
Imagine I'm a civilized Fulani, yeah, and you are a Fulani that is aggressive. Imagine a bandit, and you are carrying out your activities, killing, and I don't speak against your actions. Are we not the same?
No, they are speaking. Some of them are speaking. Let truth be told, right? Don't let us.
You have clerics. You have clerics in those regions.
You have clerics too.
Yeah, in those regions.
Yeah.
They are not speaking against the actions.
They are speaking. Some are speaking.
Let's use Gumi as an example.
Can't Gumi help.
He's a cleric now.
Can't Gumi help. Okay, how come during the Christmas time, we have some Muslims that went to celebrate with the Christians? Well, you're not aware of that. So you see, the country is big enough, the space is big enough for all of us to express ourselves through religion, to express ourselves. But it's those leaders that are leading you that will create this toxin, this unity among you people. Because of what? When there's no crisis, they will not be at peace. But when there's crisis, the politician will be at peace. They benefit a lot from it. So look at the killing, serial killing going on as of now, as we're talking. And the blood is crying, as I'm saying. The blood of innocent citizens that has been killed in this country. What do you expect in a country that is shedding blood every day? And it brings me back to the definition of democracy, which is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, right? And for the people. And what we say now, we are saying the democracy, the craziness in the democracy we are practicing now. It's the craziness in democracy. So I don't know if anybody call government of Tinubu, that's his own choice. I have to just ignore. Silence is a big answer for a fool, man. Thank you.
Yes, we have Okokondem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okokondem, you are welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Christian. Okokondem of the Federal Republic of Biafra. I am Mr. Oparadeli Okokondem in the Federal Republic of Biafra. This Mama Sendam and this Atiku government of Biafra. Shall we pray? In Jesus' name. God Almighty, I thank thee and magnify your name. I pray for giving us opportunity to gather here. I thank thee for your goodness in our life, for the sunshine you are giving us. I thank thee, oh Lord God Almighty, on behalf of all our fans abroad who appreciate what you are doing. Even though that criticize me, I thank you because they have mouth to criticize me. Lord, be blessed, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank you, God Almighty, on behalf of Philip TV, who made it possible for us to have an avenue like this to speak. Be blessed, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank you on behalf of Mazin Namdekalo, who we are keeping alive, sustaining him not to die. even taking care of his head. I said, Father Yahweh, be praised, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I thank you on behalf of Simon Ekpa and his autopilot. Oh, Mother autopilot, ESN autopilot, IPOB autopilot. I thank you for keeping them alive, for making them to be in oneness. Be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank you on behalf of Sunday Bohu, on behalf of Amateku, on behalf of Odua Republic. Lord, be blessed, be
Also
magnified in
Nigeria,
Jesus'
pray for
name.
Nigeria, your country.
Abba, Father, I thank you
For
because Nigeria has shown what they are. I thank
Yeah,
you
Nigeria.
because Nigeria has shown what they are. And Father, I thank you because the innocent ones in Nigeria are still alive. I thank you for the sake of the Christians in Nigeria. You are going to uphold us for us not to be wiped off. Father, be praised, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of
Let's
Biafra.
move on, Mr.
Long live Odua Republic.
You have used
Long live
5
Mazi
minutes.
Nnamdi
5
Kanu.
minutes to pray now.
In the name of our Lord Jesus
5
Christ.
minutes used to
Amen.
pray.
No problem.
What is happening in Enugu State? We are not talking about this Enugu. We have killings in that state. And we have a governor.
Who is the governor?
It's your brother,
Which my brother?
Ugwai.
Ugwai.
Yeah.
That big maggot.
Your brother.
That big maggot.
Your brother.
Now, how can that man come out and defend his people? For the first time Buhari entered, people killed the Fulani herdsmen, killed people in Enugu for the first time. The man went to Abuja, start crying. Did he send to Abuja to be crying? Instead of him to go and Abuja and told Buhari, this is what I want this killing to stop. He went there and start crying. To show that he's a woman.
Your governor.
He's a woman. But listen to me. Had he been, is the natives, the indigenes of Enugu kill the killers. You can come up and tell them, I am the chief security of this state. You should stop. You come out and told them there. I told them all those people we elected in Biafra land, mostly this geographical area called Southeast, all of them are cowards.
Your governors.
They are cowards.
Your governors.
They are Fulani puppets. They are Fulani tools. They are Fulani workmen. They are there for Fulani. They are not for. They're not there for us. If they are there for us, how many months now? They kill Hamufu. They kill in Enugu State. That governor, that big man called himself Ugwai. That say he's a governor. Haven't rise up one day to make any tangible
He
work.
has made statements.
Which something he made?
He has made statements.
Like a devil, Umai. We have to dialogue, to do this, to have a good atmosphere where everybody will be treated well. You see that one? Talk. Sometimes they say, oh, look at, okay, federal government, if you are not able to defend my people, defend yourself, pick up arms. Let that heaven fall on earth. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. How can it be in our land, in our ancestral land, in our heritage? People will come in to be killing us, and we say we have governor. I mean, there's a way you push a person. There's a way you push a person
So
to the
this
wall.
is Nigeria. You can live in any area.
Yes. This is Nigeria. We can live anywhere. But those have to make you pick arms against the
Yeah, don't
indigenous.
cause nuisance here.
Igbos are in the north. They purchase land. They have CFO. They build. They develop. But this Fulani, where is the OCFO? Where the land they possess? They only with AK-47. They were there with AK-47, killing people.
Okay.
Killing people.
Okay, let's move on. After Eze dumps Obi, supports Atiku.
Ato Eze, was he before with Obi? Ato Eze, was he before with Obi? Was Ato Eze, was he before with Igbos? Remember, I think in 2015,
After Eze is an Igbo businessman, Igbo billionaire. He has influence in Anambra State.
yes, Ato Eze is
He's
Igbo
recognized
billionaire.
in Nigeria.
Yes, about in Nigeria because of their foolishness, because of their foolish money. Tell me an average Igbo man that is a billionaire or billionaire that talks sense. All of them talk money. Money is not common sense. Auto Eze have the money, but they don't have common sense.
No. That is too harsh for her.
It's supposed to receive it.
It's too harsh.
Listen.
He has the right to support whoever wants to.
No, this is politics. This is politics.
If I say you, because you are supporting Biafra, you don't have common sense.
Excuse me.
How you look at it?
Excuse me. This is politics. You have right to support everybody. You have to support.
Don't say you have
Now, why I say you don't have common sense? I will explain to
No,
you.
not why. It is not right to say you don't have common sense.
I will explain
No,
to
don't
you.
explain to me. I understand. I understand what you're saying, but don't use that word. Common sense.
No, okay, he has common sense.
Yes.
Okay, I'm very sorry. Auto Eze has a common sense, but he's not using it wisely.
That is a wise man way of.
Auto Eze, forgive me wherever you are. If you're hearing my voice or not, or somebody told you, tell you what I've said, forgive me, it's a slip of tongue. Auto Eze have a common sense. He's a reasonable man, but his common sense, he's not using it in a wise way. Now, listening, I think 2015 or 2017, Auto Eze come out and said, Buhari, to support Buhari, to follow Buhari, is Igbo man grantee to be a president in 2023.
That's Umahi.
No, Auto Eze said it.
No, he said it that after Buhari, Umahi is the next I hand over to. I saw the video.
He saw the video, but he spoke about Igbo man. Now, the same Auto Eze again, and 2023 is at hand. The same Auto Eze again changed his tune and say Obi should drop. Obi should hope for 2030 or 30 or 33 or 34. The same Auto Eze. Is he speaking a writing? Jumping.
I will arrest you, this man.
Jumping from here to here. You said 2023. You come again and say 2020 and 30 or 30 something. Now, is he speaking well? You will see that he's there to make money. He's a businessman in politics. He used business to make politics. You understand? So what he's after is what he will gain.
Not for the interest of the Igbo.
Not for the interest of Igbo people. Not for the interest of Igbo presidency. Whatever you want, whosoever. Now, I'm telling you, do you know why he dumping Obi? Had he been Obi, promise him, if I win, bring your choice of people whom I will make commissioners or ministers. You can support Obi fully. If Obi went into agreement and swear oath for him, if you support me and win, bring your own choice of people. I will make them ministers. I will give them portfolios. Auto Eze will support Obi. In total, I'm telling you honestly. That's what I'm telling you. So all the whole Igbo businessmen, they are not after Igbo man welfare. It's not, if we have 100 Igbo businessmen that are well to do, millionaire, only 5 or 3 are thinking of Igbo interest. The rest are after their business. And that's what is still holding Biafra in Nigeria. My business, my bank account, my estate. That's what's still holding Biafra in Nigeria. Another question.
Okay, let's move over to Wike. Tinubu Wike's camp meets to finalize deal in 2023. They meet in the UK.
You can see, Wike have becoming unbecoming in Nigerian politics. You need to be, that is stale, that is going so long, need to be cut.
Why?
Because Wike fell on the PDP platform. He was jumping up and down. Where he will grab power, where he grab position. I'm asking Wike, is it the same Tinubu he have been condemning? Is it not the same APC have been condemning? I want to ally with them now. Against Atiku, against PDP, against P2B and his level. Wike remember that is because of presidency. He slaughtered the Igbos. He slaughtered the river indigenes in the name of IPOB at NSAS. This is what I tell you, that all politicians are one. They only change the name of the party, but all of them are in one clique, thinking for their self-interest. That's all.
Okay. Lastly, is it true that Igbo don't have someone they look up to, like leaders or elders?
I told you before, Igbos, we want to have a spokesman. What do you have spokesman and the first son in the family? That's Igbo origin. What do you have spokesman and the right of first son in the family? Whenever he has a leader, they will go and betray you. Look at Ohanes and Igbo, who came and be speaking. They are the Igbo elites. They are Igbo leaders. Look at the politicians. Look at the politicians you elect to lead you. Look at where they're pushing you to. Are they supposed to be leaders or betrayers? Ask me. Okay, look at Mazin Namdekano. Have ever Mazin Namdekano come out and be boasting, I'm Igbo leader? Have you ever come out and be boasting, I'm Igbo leader? I will lead Igbo. Igbo, I must only rule you. No, he's a spokesman of Igbos. Look at Simon Ekpa. Have you ever come out and boasting up to now? I am the greatest. I am the champion. Without me, nobody. Upon how he is coordinating IPOB now, autopilot well. He was coordinating it on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu. And then Nnamdi Kanu was there in detention on behalf of Biafrans, on behalf of Igbos. He's our spokesman. This is why Igbo don't want to have, not Igbo, nature did not allow us to have a leader. Because immediately you say a leader, they become corrupt. They look at you as their puppet. They look at you as their slave. And you are our spokesman. If you go and spoke wrong thing that is not favor us, we withdraw you. That is why we are trying to withdraw Ohanes and Igbo now. DOS, we are trying to withdraw them. Ifeanyi, Ifeanyi, no, Ifeanyi, Nnamdi Kanu, so-called Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. Ifeanyi Ejiofor. That's why we are trying to withdraw him now. We are trying to withdraw them. All those betrayers. We are trying to withdraw them. They cannot lead us into peace. They cannot lead us into grave. The people who can speak well for us, we send them to go and speak for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah. I am Mr. Majani Okokon, the Second Republic of Biafra. Lead by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Simon Ekpa and his autopilot group. Long live Sunday Bohu. Long live Odwa Republic. Long live Amateku. Long live everybody that love freedom in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Long live the people, masses, innocent one, Christians in Nigeria. Long live. Any politician that repents and come out from evil, long live. May God save Nigeria because of this innocent one. In Jesus' name.
Yes. Igbo man.
Simon Ekpa, Arahakwanora, Yakananya, Kayem Nnamdi Kanu, Aragemeki, Naha Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much. I always say Igbo man. Igbo man, you always say you are correct. Very correct. Very correct. What is your comment? I have a Mazi Raf here. Good morning. Good morning, Mazi Raf.
Christian, everything is good about this morning because today is 28th, right? And we are marching some hours away. We are some hours away from 2023. And hopefully Nigeria is looking forward, I mean Nigeria as a country, to see a better ruler that will manage. Yeah, ruler. Yes.
No leader.
A better government. A ruler rules, a leader leads. They are all the same. Are you listening to me? Rulership is leadership. See, let me tell you, 2023 will determine if Nigeria is going to be good or bad. If we make such a mistake as we made in 2015, let me tell you, whoa, betide Nigeria. If we ever make such mistake again, I was coming to this platform this morning. Some persons were killing themselves at Modukwe. I rushed them. I said, what is going on? He said, this man. He said, Atiku will win. Atiku will rule Nigeria. I said, wait, you Mko. He said, well, the way he sees it, he wants somebody that will do the country. Somebody that will lead us to where? Promised land. What is our promised land in Nigeria? The man narrated, he said, good food, light, road, employment, social infrastructure. Most of the privation this regime denied us should be what? Regurgitated back or recalled back. I think you understand. He said that's what he wants. That is promised land. Food first. See, when we were doing agric in those days, now food would be the first. Immediately, you know what we say? Apart from God, food first. God should stay. Now him be our God. He say the next thing is good food. Food is not ekpa, ipapa, gari. No. See, let me tell you. Come 2023, we are marching towards our promised land, Christian. So stay tuned, our viewers, and God bless you.
We have a weak case camp having meeting with Tinubu in the UK.
Few minutes. What are they going to discuss there is simple. Who is weakest candidates, which hopefully Wike is going to reveal it to us comes January. So just some days away. I don't think it's up to 4 days now, or 3 days. Wike will let the whole Nigerians know whom his real candidate is.
So by saying it's Tinubu.
I predicted it is Tinubu. Didn't I say it? I tell you that guy, he has been romancing Tinubu all along. And you know, if he says it is Tinubu, it means robbing Peter to chop to pay Paul. Because you know that Tinubu and Atiku, they are like Peter and Paul this time around. And you know, APC and the PDP are like Peter and Paul. So APC guys, they are the politicians over there. If they get tired of APC, tomorrow you hear say, I'm diverting to PDP. PDP, if they get tired, tomorrow you hear say, I'm going to APC. For example, for a very good example, in 2015, Atiku was campaigning for APC. Atiku campaigned for APC. I didn't understand. Atiku was busy all along romancing APC. All those wives, those days, years back, a member of APC has now become a leader, a ticket bearer, flag bearer of PDP. How do you see it? Man, it is not normal. Politics, you know, they good. Prostitution, political prostitution is what is killing our polity in Nigeria. Why shouldn't you stay one corner? I've never learned that a Republican in America has defected to Democratic Party.
Democrats.
Republican, we know them who they are. They are dogs of war. Democrats in America, we know who they are. They are diplomats. Yes, they handle every issue with diplomacy. But Republican in the USA, they are dog of war. Shoot one blade, they will shoot 20 blades. They stay there till Jesus Christ comes. Thy kingdom come. You know what? In Nigeria here, we are fooling ourselves. When I see a man that stays in APC, before you know it, he goes to PDP. Before he said Jack Robinson, he go come back again to PDP, romancing this party, romancing this. They are all the same. So let me tell you, his real candidate, the person that we can have, let me tell you, is.
He spoke against Tinubu in the past.
Yes.
He spoke against APC in the past. How come he's going to support him?
That is it. I told you. They will be here. They will be there. That's how they will be turning us. Because when you get to that place, people will know. When you go to this, people will know. So, turning. Do you understand? Okay. Arrange, pass, arrange, pass.
Let's talk about Ato Eze. Ato Eze, dumb piece of beef for Atiku.
Ato Eze, like what he said yesterday, someone made a statement that which will step down. He says, to me, I was thinking you said Eze Ife.
No, Ato Eze.
Because I know, you just say Eze. Because I know that Eze Ife, he has interest of Southern Nigeria in mind. Even especially this, our critical time, this our dangerous time. If you ask Eze Ife will just suggest to you, let the Southern handle this country. So by Eze telling Obi to step down, I will see nobody can make such a statement. Now, I found out it was Eze Nubo, Ato Eze Nubo, right from onset, did not like Obi to be there. When Obi Atiku were trying, within the PDP political platform to know who is going to come out with the tickets, Ato said, leave Atiku. Leave Atiku. If Atiku finishes 2019, Atiku will give Igbo man. Come then, 2019, we voted Atiku. Atiku left his vote or whatever, absconded into Dubai after the so-called Nigeria Supreme Court, being what it is, rubber stamp to the executive. They gave it to the wrong person that Nigerians did not vote for. Atiku ran to Dubai. Didn't make any attempt to fight as an opposition party. Atiku, I score him 0.0555. He failed. Atiku did not fight. Please, Atiku did not fight. Atiku did not give very hot chase or trouble, because if you take what belongs to me, I will give it trouble. Not fighting, but I will give it trouble. Atiku did not struggle to it. Atiku went. Igbos, hope now, raise up. No, we are looking at it like this. Now we come to look up again. Comes 2019, Atiku made a statement. Atiku said, if the party decidedly, agree that Igbos will fly their flag, say, and Igbo man say he has no option to do it. He said it. Have you forgotten? Okay, what has happened between Tambuwal and removing Atiku, Mwike, Tambuwal, Atiku, Mwike, within PDP political platform? Nobody has ever tell. Because if you ask me, the person that stayed put in the PDP after the failure of 2019 was Mwike. Mwike was the governor of Rivers State. He did not go anywhere. I listen to me. The man that built the most bridge, flyover, is Mwike, followed by Umahi. I listen to me. Mwike sit put down in the party, monitoring every movement, every affair, whatever is going to take. Mwike is paying money. So even some persons say, it's not going to be Obi, Atiku again, might be, maybe Mwike, Obi, and which is possible. I think you understand. So that if Mwike wins, he will pick who will be his running mate. Yeah. If Obi wins, he will pick who will be the. But this man all of a sudden came back, went to the north, aligned with Mwike's best friend. The reason I'm telling you this is the reason why Mwike has been carrying jackknife, following what Atiku, wherever Atiku go, at the back with jackknife, to took him. He aligned with his Fulani Hausa brothers, Tambuwal. And they stab a man, a good friend of yours, who has been giving you money, supporting you, ready to die for you. Do you know what Atiku did for Tambuwal? Look at what Tambuwal did. Tambuwal aligned with Atiku, with his other Fulani brothers, and edged that man out. The man that is that is the pivot of PDP political party. Yes, cornerstone where hold political party, PDP political party was Mwike. There. So now, when you use your influence, when you use your what do you call it? Your influence of your brothers, and edge out the best person within that political party, what do you expect? It will pay you back with evil.
Let's talk about Ato Eze.
Ato Eze, yeah, we're on that topic. Ato Eze himself, let me tell you, right from onset, he didn't support you.
Does he have influence in Igbo land?
Much influence. He was among the great Nigerian almanac. If you look back, dating back 70s, late 70s, like 77, 76, that almanac after the war. Ato Eze was one of the who is who's in Igbo land, if not the whole Nigeria. Ato Eze lives in Sao Tome and Principe as an oil guru. Ato Eze is an oil man. Ato Eze is one of the largest, biggest aircraft owners in Nigeria. Private one. He's a businessman. Ato Eze did not steal federal government money. But if you ask me, any project that is going to southeastern Nigeria, let me name them. Ato Eze, Iwayan, ABC Ojako, all those big names. They are the one that block it. And Ato Eze, these are the witches and wizards we have in Igbo land. Ato Eze made money as a businessman. But let me tell you, Ato Eze didn't want anything good for that state. So, I'm an Igbo man. You say now some people now, Tinubu is our own. No, Tinubu is a good man. No, if you see bad things, talk up. After that, we come tier 1,000 in those days. When 1,000 could build a houses. That's why we call him after 1,000. 70s. He's a money man. No.
Hey, money back.
His life is not good. Why are you telling me, Igbo man, that Fulani was the one that made you billionaire? So our brother will not rule. Biafra will not go. We should stay put and become slaves under Fulani hegemony. Let me tell you, Atueze is a rich man, businessman in his Upo town. Upo. Are you listening to me? It's not in Otuocha. It's not in Mary Kingdom where I come from. And if he does bad, I will tell you. Atueze is telling Obi to step down. And so what? Step down for you or your own munna. What does that one mean? Are you trying to deny Nigerians their own verdict or mandate again? Verdict? Are you trying to enfranchise us again? Why should Obi step down? Okay, if Obi step down, who will be there?
Soludo, he said the Southeast are looking at Soludo as the next president that is coming from Igbo extraction.
Thank you so much. Maybe Soludo is from Isofia, I know. Atueze might be a political godfather to Soludo or whatever he is to him. But let me tell you, Soludo you are talking about now is Mwambaf. The middle name, Anambra's put, that is after the first name, the middle name, maiden name, then you get the surname. Charles Mwafo Soludo can never be the next president. Igbos will not vote him. He should work as a professor in Anambra State. Let us see what has come out of his what?
Professorship.
Professorial responsibility or professionalism. Or whatever they call it. English, make una help me. See, let me tell you, a professor in Anambra State, start work. We don't hide anybody in Igbo land. If you are doing bad thing, you can't be our leader. If you are doing good thing, Igbo man will hear you. If you are doing bad thing, nobody will be like this every day. Babia ala, stew and rice that cannot last up to 24 hours. You will go and what? Offload it. And come back again. See, just Mwafo can never, ever be our leader in Igbo land. He has failed as I'm talking to you now. Nothing is going on in Anambra State. Dirty cabbages, refugees, rubbish has resumed in Onitsha. Everywhere, Onitsha is now stinking, smelling. Do you know how they are not started? He first of all sanitized Onitsha now. Yes. He showed them Kekale Biati. Ogo Silifan Kekale Biati. Listen, he really demolished the whole slums, uncompleted building, criminal and miscreants hideouts in Upper Iweka. He put that Kamacha city to what? To sanity. He brings sanity back to that Kamacha city, Onitsha. What is Soludo doing now? Signage. People that are constructed their building along the drainage line, channel. Is that your problem? Obi will never rule, blah, blah, blah. Is Obi your problem? People that voted you, you've turned your back on them. Does that depict a good leadership? Somebody that has good leadership, you take the interest of the people. Consider the interest of the what? The subject first.
Yeah. Not
your own. But this time around, Charles Soludo has gone gaga. He has gone amok. In fact, he's running berserk. He has turned himself against their remembrance, against Igbos that voted him. In fact, he invited the military this time around at Osumohu. He had an axis. Mbidi, our mama, soldiers kill and shoot. They don't care. You don't kill an unarmed person.
Yeah.
It's an ethics within the military. A military man, soldier, cannot shoot you. He's there to protect you. Nigeria here, reverse is the case.
Okay,
look at just a pregnant woman coming from church service in Lagos State here. A lawyer with twins in her belly. A trigger-happy policeman shot her dead, sorry. What did she do? Back in space. Bolanle Rahim. A woman, Yoruba woman, pregnant with twins, was killed by a policeman. Happy triggered police. Happy trigger police. How are we going to describe this? This regime. We have many stories to tell. Anytime this regime expires. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, I have Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Ni Adego. God bless you.
How you doing? Good morning, viewers.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Let's look at what Wike is going to do in the UK with some of Tinubu's associates. He wants to disclose who he's going to support 2023.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yesterday, I was analyzing Obi's manifestos and everything he has been propagating. Obi wants to cut the cost of governance. Those are the
No,
hallmark.
you went to Obi, but we'll come
Wait,
back to
that's the hallmark. Now, Wike has between Obi or Tinubu, right? Where? And Wike will go for that single candidate that will probably support his ambitions post his tenure. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Now, with Obi, all governors stand a risk of losing their pensions, gratuity, even if they don't lose it, but they probably lose like 80% of it. Because you cannot tell me that if Obi actually wins this election, he has always repeatedly said it, I'm going to reduce the cost of governance. There was one time Ruben Abati asked him, Obi, you're looking so fresh. That means you have been enjoying the pension, the 700 million that you receive per annum. Obi said, no, he has not received one couple. And nobody has paid, and they can go and verify. Okay? He said he's going to cut the cost of governance. Now, if you are wicked, will you support Obi? Because you know that if Obi becomes the president, those things that you're supposed to eat after you leave the office, you know that Obi will probably cut, it's going to tighten it up. Now,
But that would be good for Nigeria.
definitely. But as a politician, you are what? You're always for your own interest. Listen, politics is a game of interest. Tinubu understands how these things work. Tinubu is collecting money, fine. Even post his tenure. Since 2007, he has always been paid. All right? We need a government who needs to be prudent, but extensively, it needs to learn how to multiply revenue, probably times 10. All right? Is it constitutional for governors to collect money after they leave office? Is it constitutional?
Yeah, it's constitutional.
Yes, it is.
Constitutional.
Now, you come,
I want to change the status quo.
you are probably setting yourself up for a battle that you might never win. And you might even lose your life in that battle. Are you with me? Tinubu has been proven to be a man that understands how to build alliance. And Atiku, that is one of the problems he has. The G5 guys now have what? Atiku's name is not even on their. It's not even in their options
For them
anymore.
to say they are going to mention, that means
You understand?
50% Atiku is not there.
Yeah, 50%. All right. Maybe if Atiku can play his game within now and probably next year.
Just for Ayu to resign.
Is that simple, my brother? It's so simple. That's why I'm telling you. It seems Ayu and Atiku, I think they are into a blood covenant. I think they want to hold us bondage, and we just have to be careful of us. All right, we just have to be.
Okay, do you think that they are going to surely
I believe.
stand by
Let me tell you, Sheyi Makinde has already said he is.
for a Southern president?
Yeah, he is actually going for Tinubu.
All of them are going for Southern presidents.
Sheyi Makinde has said he wants to go for Tinubu.
He didn't mention the name.
Do you
He didn't
understand?
mention the name Tinubu. He said Southern
President. All right. Autumn has what? Categorically said he will support Obi. You can see even in their own clique now, seemingly there seems to be conflict.
But is this going to affect Atiku's victory?
Yes, this G5 commands nothing less than 7 million votes. These G5 guys, they command nothing less than 7 million votes. Rivers is under Wike's command. If
The likes of Ome here and Secondus, some of the big weights in that state.
no,
They don't
no. No, they don't count. They don't count.
They don't count.
Secondus does not have the electoral value as Wike. Wike is a mafia. You don't deny that. Wike is a mafia. They will try, but they cannot overcome it. As of today, I mean, what we see,
Somebody say Wike is not smart. But I was asking questions. 4 governors. You able to convince 4 governors?
No, listen. You see what? You see, so many people. Hold on. You're gonna get your chance. All right, listen.
But he will also receive his pay back because one.
And this man, hold on.
Okay, on Wike, you said
He's not intelligent. I expected him as a lawyer to even see beyond today. You are fighting Atiku. Fine. Whether Atiku wins or not, this is an Atiku last chance. But you are a young man. After assuming whether whoever that comes in, he still has a political
he said doesn't need any position after governance.
No. He said it's very young. He cannot.
No, he said so.
He cannot retire now.
Please come closer, sir.
Can
I ask you a question?
Listen.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm trying to make a point.
Yeah, you've made your point, but can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what is the question?
What is the basis for Wike's fight?
It's just personal.
It's not personal.
It's personal. Listen. It's personal.
And I am sorry to say
it's personal. It's personal. I will tell you why it is personal. When it is personal, when PDP wanted to zone the presidency to Southeast, he wanted to zone. Do you know the reason why Obi left PDP? Because we can work against that arrangement. We can work against that arrangement of PDP zoning it to Southeast. He said they should.
It's proven.
Of course, now, go and ask Peter why he left the PDP. Atiku said if PDP zone the president to South, he will step down, he will not contest. But Wike and his squad, they said no, let's zone it to South. It was not specified, it said zone it to South.
Okay, answer his question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Now, Wike said the chairmanship, the North cannot hold the presidential candidacy and then the chairmanship of the party.
Yes.
Now,
agreed.
is that too much of a request?
Is it justified?
Let me tell you. If you are the one that have been following PDP, something. Let me tell you. If you take your time to look at what has been happening in PDP, you will discover that even the last time, assuming they now win, talk automatically, whether are you like it or not, he will step down. But they have not won anything. We have not won anything.
You cannot guarantee that. You cannot guarantee that.
That is not.
No, you cannot guarantee that.
Like what President said.
I know what I take my time to listen to all of them.
Yes. But they just were telling the presidential candidate Atiku that
Yes.
how can we convince our people what is at stake? Sorry, sir.
Yes.
What is at stake in this contest?
Yes.
Before the election.
Yes.
Going by the tenets of the parties.
Yes.
Let me tell you when positions are sold.
Yes.
What will I tell my people that is at stake?
He will tell the people that after PDP has won, there is an agreement. It's a
What is the guarantee that PDP will win?
If they don't win,
What is the guarantee that they will respect that?
let me tell you. If you don't even know
What is the
listen, how many people
guarantee
are asking me
that the agreement will
How
be
many people are
respected?
asking me questions?
No, we are asking the same question. You're not answering it. I'm dodging the question.
PDP constitution.
dodging the question.
If I decide to step down, it means every other executive, including the PDP
National Working Committee.
and all that will be all the working there will be a problem with the working committee.
No,
because
sir,
people
I beg you,
no.
sir. Let me tell you how.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, briefly, let me just tell you how.
We have 1 minute. 1 minute.
We can know. He knows.
Sorry, sir. Atiku have more authority
No.
over IU.
Over
all the
No. I disagree. I disagree with you.
Atiku can advise them.
Atiku cannot single-handedly
If IU decides to
decide
resign,
for PDP.
and
He cannot.
the first chairmanship from the
You are
north
misinforming
is
people.
the one that is supposed to
You are
step in.
misinforming
He
them.
can decide not to
You are
take on the
misinforming.
position.
You are misinforming
If
people.
no.
You are misinforming
You have-
people.
you have
Let me
more
tell you,
authority.
PDP constitution, not individual, not individual, marking, not individual. Whatever they want to decide on
Appointment.
yeah, it's BOT. BOT. Atiku does not have power to single say, I don't want it. He doesn't have that power. I was trying to tell you about Wike. Wike, if he's a smart person, It should be calculating ahead. Ahead of time, it should be calculating ahead. Instead of destroying his own political future. He's very, very young. Atiku is an old man. Whether Atiku like it or whether he wins or not, Atiku will not come back again. But you are still young. You have future.
When Atiku betrayed Jonathan, Atiku did not destroy his career.
Listen. You are not.
Atiku did not destroy his career.
You are not reasoning along what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
You are not reasoning
When
along what I'm saying.
Atiku betrayed Jonathan in 2015, did Atiku
You
destroy
are not
his career? No.
looking at me. It's not the same.
What do you mean?
What?
Please,
It's not
can
the
we
same.
continue? Please, sir. Can you
What
answer?
you said to say?
Thank you very much. Let's move on. Now, this weekend has become an issue with the PDP, and many are
I told you 4 months ago. I told you. I said Wike is a force to be reckoned with. Any smart politician should have Wike on his sideline. You cannot do without Wike. He has made himself indispensable as of today in Nigerian politics, especially in Rivers State. You cannot take away that from him because he is a performing governor. He single-handedly won Minister of Infrastructure. Wike alone has come outside to open a lot of electoral eyes. He told us that all the states that collect 30% derivative, they've all received money, and we could see how all of them are running Kizikata, trying to defend themselves. I mean, we could see how Delta have been impoverished, haven't collected the highest amount of money. And this man will come here and tell me Wike does not have any points. Listen, in the next few years, everybody mindset will change. People will have the time to reanalyze issues. What Wike is fighting for is not wrong. He said, let us change this thing. Let this chairmanship, he's not demanding for it for himself. Let this chairmanship go to the south. If PDP will actually go with that agreement, I think this now is the easiest time because they don't have the power now. Power intoxicates. When you finally have that power, at that time, then you might decide to take any decisions that you like. You understand? And Wike did not start this battle now. It started immediately after their primary election since May. How about? He started since May. And till today, they have not resolved this. And I think it is right. Are you and Atiku? They definitely have something in their skeleton.
Somebody says a payback time.
Why you can see it that way? If it has always been a payback time, Wike will not have been always. He will not. You know, Wike have always said that. I will work with Atiku on one condition. If it is payback time, he will not even give them condition. He will definitely just say that. Listen, I am not working for Atiku because I lost that election. But he said, Ayu should step down. Ayu himself is a corrupt man. He doesn't want to step down. Atiku himself is so corrupt. And I think the two of them, you know, they have this affinity amongst themselves. And I think Atiku and PDP right now is about to go into oblivion. Because if they lose this election, I will tell you that APC will definitely convert and cover all states in the whole of Nigeria. That's a guarantee. There was a time that PDP covered how many states? 35 states. It was only Lagos State. And this same Lagos State was led by who? Tinubu. Tinubu took Lagos, expanded that party. Listen, sometimes we tend to forget how people who are resilient, who have visions, and who are very, very good strategically. Tinubu single-handedly has been able to what? Increase from AD to ACN. ACN, he went to bring CPC because CPC was supposed to die. He brought them on board. He brought the party of APC. Now APC controls over 20-something states, which is still under the leadership of who? Of Tinubu. You understand? Now, let us just be sincere with ourselves. Tinubu, I used to tell people, I said Tinubu is the master of alliance builder. This man is so good at it. And in politics, you need to be able to go into alliance. You need to be able to go into concessions. And I tell you that if Tinubu becomes the president, you see this issue of Biafra, Fulani, you will be surprised and you'll be amazed on how Tinubu resolved it. Before Tinubu came on board, Agberos, me and you, if you are here, Agberos don't come beat us. Agberos don't come beat us. They will not beat us, come up for here. Tinubu got them involved. He got them what? Engaged in one thing or the other. Fine, today we are not happy.
They have their excesses.
Today probably we are not happy. Maybe they are exploiting that chances that they got by the union. But in one way or the other, they are generating revenue for the government. I don't know how you want to put it. But listen, one cap does not fit all. You cannot tell me the way they do things in abroad. That's the same way we should do it here. No, we are Africans. We are blacks. We have our own mentality. You understand? And we must be able to what? Devise our own solutions. All right, so what's the next topic?
Yeah,
Is that all?
yeah, we have spent more time. Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you all.
See tomorrow, Abi? Yeah, tomorrow. Oluwa one of the Federal Republic of Africa. Not Nigeria, Africa.
Africa. Listen,
Oluwa one of
we
Africa.
got the land. We host the land. Who holds the Papa's land? He said, this is the land of my birth. This is Nigeria land. Nigeria. We cannot run from here.
One of those that
So
are,
we must say
those
and
that
fight to the end.
Those that Jackman come.
They will come back. We will fight and win the battle. We'll settle the peace and they will come back.
That's your message to them, Abi.
Life.
Tell them.
Because all of us can never jackpot. If all of us jackpot, who will remain in the land of our father? They will claim the land. So let us fight and win the battle. And the battle is with us. And we got the victory. And now is the victory.
Okay, let's talk about Wike and Atiku. The problem is
They are two of them, they are tackling master. See, they are lions. They are mafians. So they have eaten enough. So they want to tell us how they have eaten Nigerian money. They are exposing themselves. See, Wike is a lion of a River State. Atiku is a Turoki of Adamawa. So they are all mafians. So their time has come to an end. Let them expose themselves for us. We would already win. So that's why God is.
your election now.
They already, the battle is there with them. They already know they are failing the diplomat class. Because when you see the hierarchy of the war, because you say, Wike, Atiku, no victory, no vanguards, two of them. Let them go and rest.
No victory, no vanguard.
Laugh. We are the lions of the lions of the lions of the Jagaban. And we, yes, APC, Labour Party, that's two of them get the room. Atiku and Wike already go. And now Jagaba is going. Then Obi is moving forward. Because who those small boy for here now, he like Obi. Nigeria, they like Obi, Nigeria like Guti, because now it's time to inherit the real fruit when we're supposed to the chop.
But the Wike and his group, they want to support. They're looking whether they can support Obi or Tinubu.
They will support Obi at the end of the day. Because that is their choice. They don't have another choice. They don't have another choice.
But it's unfortunate. You have your party and you're not supporting your party.
And see, that's underground conspiracy. So it's like he was stabbed in the back. So now he want to stab his whole back. So the film now become a battle of the Titans. So now everybody is now watching the film. The other day, they will meet in Paris, they will meet in London, they will meet in UK. Whose money are they spending? Our money. And we are here hungry for nothing. So that time has gone to an end. We don't want people to spend our money anyhow anymore.
Okay, after Eze, Igbo leader dumps Obi for Atiku.
After Eze is afraid because majority of them know what they have done in the past. Now their time has come to an end. So they are afraid. So God is using the situation to expose many of them out of the game. Because he's afraid because if automatically Obi should be a next president, Ato Eze will be raised. Eraser, don't call eraser. They will raise him from down to the last down home. So he's afraid. The other time his boy come out as Suludo. Obi, everybody's afraid. So when you see the situation on ground, you know there's a liberty coming front. Liberty for you and I. More will confess. More will come outside and confess. This is just the beginning of the confession. When we now enter January 5, January 6, 10, you will see more people will come outside and say, oh, we are sorry. Nigeria should forgive us.
Okay, thank you very much, Oluwa. Give them the language.
You are welcome. We are the motherfucking home of the fucking side west side to the time. We now arrange the government. Asoro, since small boys, give me fire. Give me fire. Now, I give you the management of this conference. Management, the president.
This time I won't have my own. 1 minute.
Well, thank you very much. People that are complaining about Wike, they should check themselves, check their brain. When Wike was there for PDP, when Atiku abandoned PDP, the ship of PDP, and PDP turned to an orphan, party, it was Wike that stood single-handedly, that stood with the PDP, that rebuilt the PDP, and when food ready finish, now Atiku won't come chop. I think I want to agree to that.
Thank you. Let's just make it brief, you understand?
Okay, thank you so much, Christian.
You have seen everything.
Yes. The waters are shaking. They are moving up and back and front. You see, the political leaders we have emerged from the people. The Bible cannot lie. That is to tell you that they are closing up. So, and what people need is the solution. Is the solution. That is what I'm just telling people. Now, who rules this world? Say. Now, who will rule? Say. Just say it there. You can see it. Now, that government is in place. That government that will push them out is in place. You see, people still have hope. They have alternative. Obi is not the choice of God. Atiku is not the choice of God. Tinubu is not the choice of God. That is not it. The choice of God is inside the Bible. Yoruba people say Jesus. We don't agree. We don't disagree. English people say Jesus Christ. You go on and go. The Muslim people say Isa is coming to give us good rulers. Simple. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. God bless you. Yeah, with that, we've come to the end of the program this morning. Let's allow Mr. Odeze Chima. Let's allow Mr. Odeze Chima. He's online this morning. Good morning, Mr. Odeze Chima. God bless you. You have the floor. You have the floor.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. You kept me waiting here, but all the same is okay. Well, yesterday I am here this morning to clarify and educate some ignorant people that are in your inbox, people that are listening to this program. Unfortunately, Nigerian bad governance and bad system has made many Nigerians not to realize that there's an alternative. There's something they call good governance somewhere that can be replicated in Nigeria, and things will start moving well and people will live better. Yesterday, I was telling people about something like electricity. You know, due to the war in Ukraine and Russia, the cost of energy, Russia used to be the main supplied 90% of gas to European countries. And due to the war that the Europeans are backing Ukraine, Russia now caused some shortages of supply of gas to the European continent. And this makes the cost of energy, the cost of gas to go up. Over here in the whole European continent, there's a high cost of gas. Electricity is on high, gas is on high. That means for people, you know, the government have to intervene, to come in, to help every resident of their countries. That is the work of the government. Now, the government has realized that things are getting off hand. People are getting, you know, it's getting over here to people. People are suffering. And the high cost of electricity is on high demand on people. Now, the government have intervened by depositing some sums of money to the electricity account of people. That means the more you consume energy, the electricity company, they will be deducting it from the money the government deposited in your account. Yesterday, I was making this point to people there. Unfortunately, most of them, the ignorant ones, they were saying that I'm an Aduro, I'm a refugee in Europe. That is why government is, but I'm not working. Come on. I come with something this morning. You see this paper here? It's more than 200 pieces of paper here. This is half of my pay slip. This is half of my pay slip. For my 15 good years here in Europe, I work daily for my feeding. I work for my family. Okay? As you can see, I'm in my car. I'm going to work. That's why I put over. So that I can listen to this bro. I can talk to Christians. If you watch this paper well, this is my pay slip. And if you watch well here, if you can see better, this is my basic salary. Every month. This is my basic salary. 3,000 something euros every month. Okay. I don't need to do this, but I need to do it to educate some people. Because many people saw suffering and smiling in Nigeria as an avenue, as their right. Not knowing that it's their right for the government to intervene in their lives, to put their lives on track. During the COVID era, during the COVID problem, the United States came up with 3 palliatives for their citizens. First, it was 1,200 euros. Second, it was 600 euros. Third, it was 1,400 euros to alleviate the sufferings of their citizens. Now, over there in the UK, all this is I'm telling you, put it down, go and verify. The UK government is now depositing a certain sum of amount of money, like 400 euros every month, for the energy crisis in Europe, to every resident of Europe.
As far as you subscribe to energy in Europe, in UK, the UK government will be helping you out to be paying those bills to alleviate your poverty over the next 6 months. Go and verify. So over here in Europe, in Italy now, a woman, no pregnant woman, pays to give birth. If you give birth to a baby, right from the day you conceive, you are not going to pay a dime until you give birth to that baby. And the same government will give the woman that gave birth to that baby a certain amount of money that ranges from 1,800 euros, convert it into Nigerian money, to be taking care of that baby. The same baby they gave birth to will not pay a hospital bill until that baby reaches 6 years old. Yes, over here I have an insurance, a health insurance. I go to the hospital. If I have a bill of 700 euros as my hospital bill, the government of this country, I have an insurance. They will pay half of the bills for every citizen, every resident of this country. This is what the government does for its citizens. This is what Peter Obi is trying to come and replicate in Nigeria. But some fools that are in Nigeria, people that think from the annals, people that don't want good things, they thought that Babiala or Tinubu or saying Jagaban would put food on your table. Vote wisely. Vote for me. If Peter Obi wins or not, I don't lose anything. I don't get anything. But I have the heart of humanity for people over there in Nigeria, my friends and families over there. That is why I come here every day to lament to people, to preach to people, to think wise and use their brain. I live normal here. I have my car. I have my job. I have my basic salary every month. I don't lose nothing. So, are you that over there in the comment box, commenting and saying that they are asylum seekers, other people you are trolling them? Let me tell you one thing. Even though I'm an Aduro today, if I want to be an Aduro, for me to be in Nigeria as sovereign and smiling citizen, I prefer to be an Aduro in Europe, which I'm not. But if at all you have opportunity to be an Aduro in Europe, grab the opportunity with 2 hands, because an Aduro in Europe is far 100% better than a Nigerian citizen. Because up to this moment, I'm in my late 30s. I haven't received 1 naira from any kind of help from Nigeria as a country. Why should I be proud to be a Nigerian? A citizen is the common work and job of the citizens, of the government, to take full care and responsibility of their citizens, protecting them, giving them security, giving them social and economic status coverage, giving them good governance, good hospitals. You as a Nigerian citizen, ask yourself, right from the day you came up to know yourself as a Nigerian citizen, what have you gained from Nigeria as a country? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself by supporting Tinubu, who you know from every indication that is not bringing anything new.
Mr. Udeze-Chima,
God
yes,
bless you,
that's a long
Christian.
talk. Well. The message is being passed.
Thank you for this
Yes,
opportunity.
we don't have much time for other comments.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Christian. Thank you.
That will see tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program Bystanders and Newsstanders. I'm Christian Chuku. God bless you all. Please click on the like button to help us reach other people. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Mr. Adegunwa.